All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday. It's Juneteenth. It's a federal holiday. I'm off today, so we're going to take advantage of that. And we've got on tap for you today, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 NFL football games. We'll have a triple header. We'll take a break so I can eat, and then we'll come back with the last 2. And we'll be wrapping up week number 11 today. First up, it'll be the New Orleans Saints at the Seattle Seahawks. The second game will be the Broncos at the Raiders. Third game will be the Redskins and the Rams. We'll take a short break so I can eat, and then after that, we'll have the Sunday and Monday night games. We'll have the Falcons and the 49ers, and then the Bengals and the Dolphins. That's our 5 games for you here today. It's been a while since we did 5 games in one day, but we're going to do it. All right. We have the Saints and the Seahawks, both teams in the NFC West. New Orleans comes in at 5-4, Seattle 4-5. Both teams trailing the Rams, who sit at 6-3. So let's head to Seattle for this one, the Saints and Seahawks, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. It's the Saints and the Seahawks. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports, and happy Juneteenth to everybody. The first of 5 NFL games for you here this afternoon. The Saints at 5-4, the Seahawks at 4-5. On a beautiful November day in Seattle. On the cool side though, 42 degrees, but mostly sunny. There's the kick. Fielded by Ciali. Devin Ciali will take a knee. And New Orleans will have it first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Starting quarterback Peyton Hicks in his 5th year out of Tennessee. Just underway, live from Seattle, Washington. We'll go over the NFC West standings here right after this play. The NFC West is tight. And we'll be seeing all 5 of the NFC West teams here today. Starting with this one. First and 10 from the 25. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder gets out back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Here's the New Orleans offense up front. Colson, Fairbanks, Myers, Logan, and Toomer. And then it's Hawks, Floyd, Wilder, Brady, and Jefferson. No gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 10. Ricardo Alvarez on the tackle. We'll go over those standings in just a second. We'll have another play. 4 receivers wide for New Orleans. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and Wilder gets nailed. Again, no gain. All right, let's take a look at the Seahawk defense. They play a 4-3. Green, Hamilton, Alvarez, and McCoy up front. Linebackers, McKenzie, Hughes, and Holloway. And the secondary for Seattle, McCoy, Smith, Morgan, and Joyce. The Rams are 6-3. They're in first place. The 49ers and Saints 1 game back at 5-4. Seattle and Atlanta 2 games back at 4-5. All 5 teams within 2 games of each other in the NFC West. 3rd and 10, 4 receivers wide. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Jefferson, but he's be pulled down shy of the first down. Leonard Smith on the tackle in his 9th year out of Utah State. A gain of 9. They're short of the first down. And the Saints are going to have to punt. New Orleans goes 3 and out on their opening drive. Back to punt, Mike Rutherford gets the punt away. Fielded at the 19, fair caught by number 31, Michael Keith. And that's where Seattle will take over, led by their starting quarterback, Dennis West, in his 6th year out of Tennessee. Evil Dead's having some trouble logging on. He's got the Seattle Seahawks at -1. He's made his pick known. Evil Dead is 78-56, 22 games up. Hopefully he'll get that situation rectified here in a second. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. West in the shotgun. West draws back, looks downfield, throws, caught by Gibson. And Blake Gibson out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. The 3rd-year receiver out of Rutgers, Blake Gibson. On the tackle, number 56. That's Ivan Walters, the 7th-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. There's Evil Dead. He managed to finally log in, -1. He's got Seattle. Evil Dead is 22 games up. He's on a roll, 78-56. West hands off to Terry Gilbert. And Gilbert is going to lose a yard back to the 26. Let's take a look at the New Orleans defense. Or the Seattle offense, I'm sorry. Willis, Walters, Parks, Pittman, and Carpenter up front. And then it's Gibson, McKenzie, Gilbert, Jones, and Walker. New Orleans had it first. They went 3 and out. They had to punt. And now Seattle has it for the first time. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks at their own 26. On a bright, sunny, but cold afternoon in Seattle. 42 degrees at kickoff. And a cold front came through. In the eye. On 3rd and 3, West drops back. West in trouble, gets sacked by Wayne Martin. The 10th-year defensive end out of California. A loss of 5. And just like the Saints, Seattle goes 3 and out on their opening drive. The Saints went 3 and out, and Seattle goes 3 and out. And Seattle will have to punt. Dakota Cochran will come in, the 4th-year punter out of Illinois. Cochran gets the punt away. Fielded by St. John at the 22. And DeMarcus St. John brings it out to the 38-yard line. The rookie out of Michigan, St. John. It'll be 1st and 10 New Orleans. They'll get it for the 2nd time. No score. 5:05 left here in the first quarter. The first of 5 NFL football games for you today here on Juneteenth. We'll wrap up Week 11. Except for the Monday night game that will wrap things up. The first 4 games are all on the West Coast. 1st and 10 from the 38. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks draws back. Hicks throws. McAllister makes the catch at the 46-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Yes, I was watching a tribute to Willie Mays this morning. Arguably, probably the best all-around baseball player that ever lived. Willie Mays. 2nd and 1. New Orleans. At their own 46, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And James Wilder, that 2nd effort, a gain of 2, picks up the first down. And that's the first down of the game. Wilder in his 5th year out of Tennessee. finally making the tackle, Ricardo Alvarez for the Seahawks in his second year out of Hawaii. He's definitely, for my money, he's definitely in the top 5 baseball players that ever lived. There's a good argument that he'd be number 1, but he's definitely in the top 5. 1st and 10 from the 48. Hicks hands off to Wilder across midfield, and Wilder down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 for James Wilder. Both teams went 3 and out on the opening drive, but now the Saints offense has something going. Coming up to make the tackle, number 24, that's Gary Morgan, the rookie safety out of Pittsburgh. Oh, he was a great guy all around. Yes, great gentleman. Yes. 4 receivers set wide. Wilder gets the first down across the 40 down to the 38. A gain of 4 yards. Another Saint first down. Willie Mays, such a great ambassador of the game. Always represented the game well. First and 10, New Orleans, excuse me, at the Seattle 38-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Hicks hands off to Wilder up the middle, and Wilder makes his way down to the 32, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. We were on late last night. The Cleveland Indians wrapped up the ALDS. They beat Minnesota 7-1. So Cleveland wins that best of 5, 3-2. And the Indians will go on to take on the Red Sox in the American League Championship. On 2nd and 4, Hicks looking, throws, caught by Jefferson down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 5. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. So in baseball, the 2 championship series are set. Cleveland-Boston in the American League, and the LA Dodgers and Atlanta in the National League. First and 10. New Orleans now down to the Seahawk 27-yard line. 2:23 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. The Saints' second possession. Hicks hands off to Robert Floyd this time, and Floyd gets back to the line of scrimmage. Caleb Hamilton on the tackle, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Miami. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Saints come out. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Floyd again, and Floyd again tackled by Hamilton. This time, it'll be a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. A bright, sunny, but really kind of a cool, cold afternoon. Gracie's here. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
Evil Dave will spell out your name now. 3rd and 11 from the 28. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks back. Hicks throws underneath. Incomplete. Well, maybe he stepped away. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And New Orleans will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 45-yard attempt by Jerome Taylor, the 3rd-year kicker out of Clemson. Try to get the Saints on the board first. Snap kick is up. And it's good. And the Saints take a 3-0 lead. 1:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The first of 5 NFL games for you today. After this, we'll head down the coast. We'll be in Oakland, California. It'll be the Broncos and the Raiders. And that's a big game. in the AFC West. If the Broncos lose, then the Chargers are only one game back, and the Chargers play the Broncos next week. There's the kick. Fielded by Keith at the 2-yard line. And Keith brings it all the way out to the 30. That's Michael Keith, the 7th-year safety out of USC. First down Seahawks, down 3-0, a minute 9 left here in the first quarter. West Coast Wednesday. The only game not on the West Coast is our final game today, and that's the Bengals and the Dolphins. That'll be in Miami. That's the Monday night game. We'll wrap up Week 11 here today. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the shotgun. West drops back, throws downfield. Gibson can't hold on, incomplete. That was broken up by number 25, Ben Clements. Here's the Saints defense. They play a 4-3. Martin, Barnett, Monroe, and Felton up front. Linebackers, Williams, Moore, and Walters. And the secondary, Clements, Rothman, Kirk, and Templeton. It'll be 2nd and 10. Excuse me. For Seattle at the 30-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back, throws downfield, caught by Bennett. Out to the 43, a 13-yard gain. Kyler Bennett, the 2nd-year receiver out of Oklahoma. And that'll be a first down for Seattle. Templeton and Andrews making the tackle. Andrew Moore, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Nevada. And James Templeton, the 6th-year defensive back out of South Carolina. First and 10, Seahawks. West throws, dumps it off to Gilbert. Gilbert fumbles, and the Saints come away with it. Sam Adams comes out of there with it. As Seattle coughs it up. Let's watch the replay. Gilbert caught it, and then Andrew Moore laid the smackdown, and Sam Adams comes away with it. Adams, the former Patriot in his 11th year out of Florida, the middle linebacker. And now the Saints up 3-0. They get the ball back as the Seahawks turn it over. So New Orleans now with a chance to score again. 32 seconds left. Here in the first quarter, New Orleans will take over at the Seahawk 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, New Orleans in the I formation. Peyton Hicks fakes the handoff, play action. Throws downfield, overthrows the receiver, incomplete. He was looking for Logan Hawks. It was overthrown. It'll be 2nd and 10. .27 seconds left in the first. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking, Hicks throws, and it's nearly picked off. Should have been. Antonio Carey comes in and breaks up the pass. Had he held on, that would have been 6 the other way. The 3rd-year defensive back out of Texas A&M. It's intended for James Wilder. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 4 receivers set wide for New Orleans. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. This would be a 61-yard field goal attempt if they want to try it. The intended receiver was Kyle Brady. New Orleans is going to punt. Mike Rutherford gets the punt away. So the Saints do not capitalize off the turnover. And that will go out of bounds at the 6. Nice punt by Mike Rutherford. In his 17th year out of Pittsburgh. Longtime punter. It'll be 1st and 10, Seattle at their own 6. With 16 seconds left in the first quarter. New Orleans up 3-0. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun for Seattle. West fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Gibson all the way out to the 31. A gain of 25. First down, Seattle. Blake Gibson. And that's the end of the first quarter. New Orleans up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The Saints lead the Seahawks 3-0 as we start the second quarter on a bright, sunny, but cold afternoon here in Seattle. The Saints at 5-4, Seattle at 4-5. The Saints 1 game behind the Rams. Seattle 2 games behind the Rams in the NFC West. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert picks up a yard out to the 30, if that much. It'll be 2nd and 10. On the tackle is Bryce Barnett, the 9th-year defensive tackle out of Illinois. Now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Seahawks come out, 3 receivers to the far side. West in the shotgun. West drops back, sets up a screen pass. Oh, boy. That one slipped out of his hands. He kind of spiked it instead of threw it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Seattle trying to get back to 500, trying to get back in the playoff race here in the NFC. West in the shotgun, 4 receivers set wide on 3rd and 10. West takes the snap, throws, caught by Gilbert, coming across. Terry Gilbert down to the 39-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down, a gain of 8. It'll be 4th and 2. Gilbert in his 6th year out of Texas, the running back. James Templeton on the tackle. And now Dakota Cochran comes in to punt for Seattle on 4th and 2. Cochran gets the punt away. Be fielded by St. John at the 10-yard line. And DeMarcus St. John brings it out to the 23. And that's where New Orleans will have it, 1st and 10. Just a 3-0 ball game. Been kind of a defensive game up to this point. We have the Broncos and the Raiders up next. That'll be followed by the Redskins and the Rams, Falcons, 49ers, and Bengals, Dolphins. 1st and 10 from the 23. New Orleans comes out in the eye. Hicks fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep. And it's picked off by Nick McCoy. The ball was a bit overthrown. He was looking for Logan Hawks. And Nick McCoy comes down with it for Seattle. The 4th-year defensive back out of Texas Tech. It'll be 1st down, Seahawks going the other way. That ball was big time overthrown. First and 10, Seattle, just a 3-0 ball game in favor of the Saints. .652 left to play here in the first half. Here at Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 11. Here at Jammin' Sports. The first of 5 football games for you today here on Juneteenth. Seahawks come out in the I. West drops back, pump fakes, looking, throws, dumps it off to Jones, and Rupert Jones down to the 25. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Rupert Jones, the tight end, in his 8th year out of Oklahoma. Chris Rothman making the tackle. The 2nd-year safety out of Oregon. It'll be 2nd and 5. Seahawks at their own 25. West in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
West fakes the handoff, throws, and that one's knocked away, incomplete. James Templeton, nice defensive play, diving to knock that ball away from the intended receiver, Blake Gibson. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Seattle. Full extension there by Templeton. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. 3 receivers to the far side. West in the shotgun. West draws back, throws downfield, caught by Rupert Jones out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. That'll move the chains. First down, Seahawks. At the Seattle 33, under 6 minutes left in the half. 3 receivers to the far side. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert, and Terry Gilbert makes his way out to the 41, a gain of 8. Make it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Andrew Moore, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 4th year out of Nevada. Got some help from Bryce Barnett as well. 5.5 minutes left in the half. Just a 3-0 ball game in favor of the Saints. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert close to the marker, out to the 43. I think he's got it. Yep, first down, Seattle. A gain of 2 by Terry Gilbert. Bryce Barnett on the tackle again for New Orleans. I'm trying to remember if these 2 teams played earlier in the season. They might have. I think they've played in New Orleans already. First and 10 from the 43 in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 44. A gain of 1 yard. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking at the schedule here to see if they've played each other yet. Yes, they played in week 5 in New Orleans. The Saints won it 22-17. The rematch here today. On 2nd and 8. West in the shotgun. West to McKenzie. McKenzie bouncing off a Saint and gets out to the 50-yard line. Chris McKenzie, the rookie at the University of Miami. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On the tackle, Curry Felton in his 2nd year out of East Carolina. Big 3rd down for the Seahawks. 3rd and 3 from the 50-yard line. They come out in the I. West, play action. Throws. Caught by Mills down the sideline. A 17-yard gain. Ivan Mills, the 2nd-year tight end out of New Hampshire. And that will be a Seahawk first down. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Seattle driving downfield, trying to get on the board. Saints lead at 3-0 in a low-scoring first half so far. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the shotgun. West fakes the handoff, throws outside, caught by Walker. Kobe Walker down the sideline, down to the 16. A 17-yard gain Jacoby Walker, the second-year receiver out of Boise State. And that'll be first down, Seahawks. Finally tackled by number 22 for New Orleans. That's Darnell Kirk, the rookie out of Rice, the safety. It'll be first and 10 Seahawks at the Saints 16-yard line. Just a 3-0 New Orleans lead. 4 receivers set wide on first and 10. West to Gilbert around the outside, and Terry Gilbert making moves inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 9 by Terry Gilbert. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Seahawks. Finally coming up to make the tackle, number 59, Cam Williams, the 8th-year linebacker out of Bowling Green. The first of 5 NFL games for you here this afternoon, here at Jammin' Sports, as we'll wrap up Week 11 here on this Juneteenth. 2nd and 1 from the 7-yard line. Seahawks come out. West under center. West draws back, throws down the middle to Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown catch by the tight end, Rupert Jones. And the Seahawks go up 6-3. They get their touchdown right before halftime. Rupert Jones, the 8th-year tight end out of Oklahoma. And now Dustin Riggs will come on for the extra point. Snap, extra point is blocked. The Saints block the PAT. So it remains a 6-3 lead for Seattle. As their extra point is blocked, let's see who came flying in there. That's number 36 for the Saints. That's Cedric Michaels, the 7th-year defensive back out of Arizona. That may loom large later. So the Seahawks lead at 6-3, 2:38 left here in the first half. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. The punter, he does the kickoff duties. New Orleans still has over 2.5 minutes left here in the half to try to score. Cochran will kick. Fielded by Ciali a yard deep over the 15, 20, 25. And Devin Ciali, the younger brother of Dante Ciali, all the way out to the Seahawk 43-yard line. "58 yards on the return. Devin Ciali, the rookie out of Marshall, the younger brother of Dante, who plays for the Redskins. And now the Saints, great field position off the nice return. We'll have it at the Seahawk 43-yard line. I thought Ciali was going to go all the way. On first and 10, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks under center. Hicks fakes the handoff. Hicks in trouble, and Hicks is going to get sacked back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 9 yards, making the sack number 90, Morgan McCoy, in his 6th year out of San Jose State, the defensive end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 19 for New Orleans. And that puts the Saints back on their end of the field. McCoy just came around the outside and got the sack. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they get the play off in time. 2nd and 19. Hicks will drop back. Dumps it out, incomplete. And we have the 2-minute warning as Seattle leads it 6-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11. The 5-4 Saints, the 4-5 Seahawks. Seattle leads at 6-3. 1:59 left in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 19 for the Saints at their own 48-yard line. The Saints come out, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks will drop back. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to take off down the sideline. Nobody there. They finally catch up to him at the 38. He'll be shy of the first down. A gain of 14 yards. On the tackle, number 50, Jake Hughes, the third-year linebacker out of Notre Dame. It'll be 4th down. This would be a 55-yard field goal if they want to try it. They may try it. Jerome Taylor will come on from 55 to try to tie the game up. Snap, kick is up, and that has the distance, but it's off to the right. No good. He missed it wide right. That was definitely long enough, but that was nowhere close. It was way wide right. I mean, that was off. It remains a 6-3 ball game in favor of Seattle. And now the Seahawks with a short field and a chance to score again before halftime. 1:06 left to play in the half, and Seattle will take over at their own 45. Great opportunity for the Seahawks to score again. Seattle got absolutely decimated by Miami last week, trying to bounce back. On 1st and 10, West in the shotgun. West draws back, throws deep downfield, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Colby Walker, but it was way overthrown. That'll stop the clock. 1:01 left in the half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Seattle at their own 45. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Gibson. Nope, incomplete. Does not hold on. Darnell Kirk broke up the pass. The rookie safety out of Rice. I thought Gibson had caught it there momentarily. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Seattle at their own 45. 4 receivers wide for the Seahawks. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. It's a blitz. Throws outside to Gilbert. Down the sideline. Gilbert's got the first down and more. Inside the 30. Makes a move inside and gets down to the 23-yard line. A 32-yard catch and run by Terry Gilbert. All the way down to the 23-yard line. The Seahawks take a timeout with 48 seconds left. And now Seattle in field goal range. And they're looking to score a touchdown before halftime. They lead at 6-3. Great catch and run by Terry Gilbert. He made some nice moves down the sideline. Gilbert in his 6th year out of Texas, the Texas Longhorn. 1st and 10, Seattle. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West takes the snap, throws across to Gilbert, out of the backfield down to the 16. That'll be a gain of 7. Seattle takes a timeout. They have 1 left here in the first half. 44 seconds left here in the half. Nice drive by Seattle here, trying to make it a 2-score game if they get a touchdown. Four seconds left here in the first half. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on this Juneteenth. Great to have you along. The first of 5 NFL games for you here today.
Here we go now. Green
West in the
39.
shotgun.
Green 39.
He's got Gibson in motion. West will drop back, throws, caught by Jones, and Rupert Jones escapes and gets out of bounds at the 6. Well, they say he was inbounds. And that'll be a gain of 10 yards. It'll be first and goal, Seattle. Darnell Cook made the tackle, or Kirk, excuse me, for New Orleans. I don't know why they ruled him inbounds. Well, his butt came down inbounds, I guess. First and goal, Seattle. Clock is moving. 38 seconds. Nope, it stopped. He did get out of bounds. All right, first and goal from the 6-yard line. The official made the arm motion to keep the clock running, but they stopped the clock. 38 seconds left. Seattle now, first and goal from the New Orleans 6. A chance to punch this one in and take a 2-score lead. Seahawks come out. Dennis West, the quarterback, in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go.
West drops back, throws outside, incomplete. Tried to get it to Gilbert. He overthrew him a little bit. That'll stop the clock. 35 seconds left in the half. It'll be second and goal. Seahawks come out. West in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
West drops back, throws to Gilbert. He had to come back for it. The ball was thrown behind him, and Gilbert gets down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3. On the tackle, number 28, Cedric Banks. And now it's third and goal from the 3-yard line. The clock is running. 20 seconds left. He had to come back for it, or he may have scored. He was trying to turn it back inside, and he got turned around. And now Seattle takes their final timeout. 16 seconds left in the half. It'll be third and goal from the 3. Seattle has time to run a play, but it's got to be a pass play. Because if they don't get it, time would run out and they wouldn't even get a field goal off. We have the Broncos and the Raiders after this. We'll head down to Oakland for that one. Redskins, Rams after that. Falcons, 49ers. And then we'll wrap things up with the Bengals and the Dolphins. Every game today has some degree of importance, even this one. The Saints 1 game behind the Rams, Seattle 2 games behind the Rams in the NFC West. 4 receivers set wide.
Here we go now.
Third and goal from the 3-yard line. West drops back. Looking, throws down the middle, caught by Mills. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown catch by Ivan Mills. And Seattle gets the touchdown right before halftime. They take a 12-3 lead. Seattle has made it a 2-score game. For the most part, the Saints have not played well here in the first half. Dustin Riggs will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Seattle leads at 13-3, 12 seconds left until halftime. Seattle up by 10. Seattle should be up by 11, but an extra point got blocked. And that might loom large later. You never know. The Saints can come back. Live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 11, here at Jammin' Sports. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. Not a whole lot of time left in the half, just 12 seconds. Kickoff by Cochran. Fielded by St. John, a yard deep over the 15-20. And DeMarcus St. John out to the 26-yard line. 8 seconds until halftime. Let's see what the Saints do, down by 10. First and 10 from the 26. New Orleans comes out. They're in the offset eye.
Here we go now. Blue lining.
Goodlet in motion. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder gets out to the 26-yard line, a gain of a yard. And we go to halftime. Halftime score, Seattle 13, New Orleans 3. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Seahawks lead the Saints 13-3. In a big battle here in the NFC West. Seattle will get the second half kickoff, up by 10. The Saints come in at 5-4, Seattle at 4-5. And there's the kickoff by Jerome Taylor. It'll be fielded by Keith. Michael Keith, a yard deep, brings it out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. The seventh-year safety out of USC, Michael Keith. First down, Seahawks. Dennis West will come back out, the sixth-year quarterback out of Tennessee. $7:57 left to play here in the third quarter. Seattle up by 10. They can make it a 3-score game if they can get a touchdown on this drive. Seattle comes out in the I formation.
Now let's go.
West fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked back at the 19-yard line. Coming around the outside, Curry Felton, the second-year defensive end out of East Carolina. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 18 for Seattle. West never saw him coming. Came from the blind side and got the sack. New Orleans defense trying to step up. Saints trying to get back in this game. They're down by 10. It'll be 2nd and 18 now for Seattle, back at their own 19-yard line. Seahawks come out in the I.
Set. 3-19.
West, 3-step drop, throws outside, caught by Walker, down to the 27, a gain of 8. That'll make it 3rd and manageable. It'll be 3rd and 9. So Kobe Walker makes the catch. It's actually a 9-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 9. And now on 3rd down, 4 receivers wide for Seattle. West in the shotgun. West will drop back. Throws downfield. Caught by Bennett. A big gain down to the 46. A gain of 19 and a Seattle first down. Kyler Bennett, the second-year receiver out of Oklahoma. First down, Seahawks. Ben Clements came over and made the tackle for New Orleans. Clements in his 4th year out of Texas. 1st and 10, Seattle now from their own 46. They convert on 3rd and long. And now West in the shotgun on 1st down.
Set. Green 39.
Gilbert goes out as a receiver. Empty backfield now. West drops back. Throws downfield. It's to Gibson, but he can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Andrew Moore, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stop the clock with 6:22 left here in the third. Broncos Raiders up next. We'll be in Oakland for that. 2nd and 10 from the 46. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert picks up 2 yards out to the 48. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Curry Felton on the tackle. Another big 3rd down coming up for the Seahawks here. Seattle comes out, 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun.
Now let's go.
West drops back. West rolls out, throws deep. Caught by Bennett. No, incomplete. But a flag is down. Pass was broken up by Darnell Kirk, and we have a holding penalty on Seattle. New Orleans might decline that and make it 4th down. And they do. It'll be 4th and 8, and Seattle will have to punt. So Seattle's drive will stall out at their own 48-yard line. And Dakota Cochran will come in to punt for the Seahawks. New Orleans will get the ball back. There's the kick. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 19. A 33-yard punt. 1st and 10 for New Orleans as Peyton Hicks comes out to lead the offense. We have a battle of 2 quarterbacks that went to Tennessee. They actually played together. They were there at the same time. Hicks in his 5th year, West in his 6th year out of Tennessee. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Hicks drops back, throws across the middle to Jefferson, and Tim Jefferson a gain of 2 out to the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Nick McCoy on the tackle. Tim Jefferson in his 6th year out of Ohio State, the wide receiver. It'll be 2nd down. New Orleans down by 10, trying to get back in this game. Here in the great Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington. On a clear, cool day. On 2nd and 8. New Orleans comes out, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And James Wilder down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 6. Make it a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1 for New Orleans. Bryce Jones, the 4th-year linebacker out of Louisville, on the tackle. Under 5 minutes left to play here in the third. New Orleans comes out in the eye.
Here we go now.
Hicks fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws back across to Kyle Brady, the tight end. And Brady down to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 and a New Orleans 1st down. Kyle Brady, the former Patriot in his 11th year out of Arizona. Four and a half minutes left now in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, New Orleans with 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks fakes the handoff inside. Throws downfield. Incomplete. He was looking for Tim Jefferson. Broken up by Randall Joyce, number 21. Along with Leonard Smith, number 46. It'll be 2nd and 10. .4:17 left to play here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 for New Orleans at their own 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder picks up 2 yards to the 36-yard line. Make it a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. Jacob Green on the tackle in his 9th year out of California. 4 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 9 for New Orleans at their own 36. A big 3rd down for the Saints, who trail by 10. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws. Caught by Marshall for the 1st down across midfield to the Seahawk 49. A 15-yard gain by Alvin Marshall, the rookie out of Idaho. 1st down, New Orleans, as they convert on 3rd down. Randall Joyce on the tackle. Joyce in his 3rd year out of Wyoming, the defensive back. First and 10 for the Saints at the Seahawk 49. 4 receivers spread wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks back. Hicks throws to the near side. Caught by Logan Hawks down to the 39. Very close to the marker, a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and inches. Logan Hawks in his 8th year out of Syracuse. Nick McCoy on the tackle for Seattle. 3 minutes left to play here in the 3rd. Seahawks up by 10, 13-3. Saints come out in the eye.
Let's go. 3-19.
Hicks fakes the handoff. Throws outside, caught by Robert Floyd, breaks the tackle, and gets down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 yards and a New Orleans 1st down. The 6th year back out of Army, Robert Floyd. It'll be 1st and 10. .225 and counting. Saints on the move. Long drive. They're at the Seattle 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Hicks hands off to Robert Floyd again. This time he gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. The Seahawks were in there quick. Randall Joyce along with number 90, Morgan McCoy. Double team on the tackle here on Robert Floyd. It'll be 2nd and 14 for New Orleans. Under 2 minutes left to play now in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 14. Saints come out in the eye.
All right, here we go. Ooh,
Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder is going to lose 2 more yards back to the 41-yard line. Coming in to make the tackle, number 58, Randall McKenzie, in his 5th year out of Florida, the linebacker. And now it's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Saints. 2 plays, they lost 6 yards. A minute and a half left here in the 3rd. 3rd and 16 for New Orleans. 5 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Make it 4 wide. Hicks looking. Hicks steps up, rolls out. Being chased, and now Hicks dumps it off the Hawks, but we got a flag down. I think he may have been over the line of scrimmage. Yep, illegal forward pass.
Offense.
That's a 5-yard penalty and a loss of down. Yeah, he was over the line. And that'll bring up 4th and 9. And let's see if New Orleans tries a 50-yard field goal. Jerome Taylor will come on. He'll try from 50. This would make it a 1-possession game. New Orleans trying to salvage something on this drive. Jerome Taylor in his 3rd year out of Clemson from 50 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is off the crossbar, no good. He dunked it, and the Saints come up empty. It remains a 13-3 ball game in favor of Seattle. 57 seconds left. here in the third quarter. We're live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. Our first of 5 NFL games for you here this afternoon. We'll head down to Oakland after this. It'll be the Broncos and the Raiders. It'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks now from their own 40, following the missed field goal by the Saints. Seahawks with pretty good field position, up 13-3. 4 receivers set wide. Dennis West, the quarterback. West to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert out to the 45, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, Chris Rothman, the second-year safety out of Oregon. 40 seconds left. Here in the third, Seattle more than double the total yardage of the Saints here this afternoon. Seattle in the eye. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert across midfield. Gilbert inside the 40. A nice stiff arm all the way down to the 29-yard line. 26 yards by Terry Gilbert and a Seahawk first down. And he applied a wicked stiff arm on the way. Watch the replay. Watch this right here on Darnell Cook. It's like, get out of the way. Just knocked down Kirk. Right here, watch this again. Slam to the turf. And that might do it for the third quarter here. Will they get the playoff in time? 1st and 10 Seattle from the New Orleans 29. And that's the end of the third quarter. Seahawks up 13-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. We go to the fourth quarter in our NFC West battle here. Seattle leads New Orleans 13-3. A 2-possession lead by the Seahawks as we start the fourth quarter, and Seattle has the ball. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 29. Seattle trying to make it a 3-score game. Seahawks come out in the eye on 1st and 10. West fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws deep, caught by Jones, and Rupert Jones down to the 15, a gain of 14 yards, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. Catch by the big tight end, Jones. First down, Seahawks. I know it's a federal holiday today, but I know some people are still working. So our attendance may be down this afternoon until we get to the late afternoon. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. And it's still morning time out west. 1st and 10. West hands off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 10-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Bryce Barnett on the tackle for New Orleans. It's 2 o'clock Eastern. It's 11 Pacific. It's a little after 1 o'clock here in Nashville. 2nd and 5 from the 10 in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert to the 11. He'll lose a yard. Curry Felton comes in and makes the tackle for the Saints. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Seattle. New Orleans trying to hold Seattle to a field goal. Keep it a 2-possession game. .6:45 and counting. It'll be 3rd down. West in the shotgun on 3rd and 6. West back. West throws underneath. Jones. Touchdown, Seahawks. Rupert Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. An 11-yard touchdown catch by Rupert Jones. And Seattle goes up 19-3. The extra point will make this a 3-possession game. Nice drive by Seattle. And now Dustin Riggs for the extra point. Snap kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead by 17, 20-3 with 6:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Let's see who they play next week. Seattle will stay at home. They'll host Dallas next week. New Orleans next week will host the Rams. .6:32 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Seattle now up 20-3, a 17-point 3-possession game. I don't know if New Orleans has enough time to come back. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. Fielded by Ciali at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Devin Ciali out to the 27-yard line. First down, Saints. 6:29 left. Peyton Hicks will come back out to lead the offense. Down by 3 scores. They got their work cut out for them here. It'll be 1st and 10, New Orleans, at their own 27-yard line. If Seattle wins, they'll even the record at 5-5, and the Saints will fall to 5-5. 5 receivers wide. Hicks back, throws, incomplete, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Seattle tried to bounce back, and they're doing just that. From their big-time loss to the Dolphins last week, they got throttled by Miami. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Hicks in the shotgun for the Saints on 2nd down. Hicks rolls out, and he gets sacked back at the 15-yard line. Jacob Green on the sack. It's a loss of 12 yards. It'll be 3rd and 22 for New Orleans. It just goes from bad to worse for the Saints. Jacob Green, the longtime defensive end for the Seahawks in his 9th year out of California, Berkeley. 3rd and 22 for New Orleans at their own 15-yard line. We're coming up on 6 minutes left. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Make it 5 wide now. Hicks back. Throws downfield. Caught by Hawks. No. Broken up the last second by Randall Joyce. Logan Hawks had the first down, but Joyce lays the lumber down. Breaks up the pass. It'll be 4th down. Let's see what the Saints choose to do. They're going to punt. Mike Rutherford back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded by Keith at the 30. And Michael Keith brings it out to the 35. 5:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Seattle up by 17, 20-3. Broncos Raiders up next. And then we'll have the Redskins and the Rams, followed by the Falcons, 49ers, followed by the Bengals and Dolphins. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 receivers wide for Seattle. West in the shotgun on 1st down. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert out to the 38. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Bryce Barnett on the tackle. 5.5 minutes left. Seattle in control, up 20-3. Evil Dead's going to get this one right. Evil Dead's going to be 23 games up. Seattle comes out in the eye on 2nd and 7. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert out to the 40. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Curry Felton on the tackle. 4:45 and counting. Evil Dead's back in the house. Yep. Seattle kind of dominating here. New Orleans scored first, but Seattle scored often. 3rd and 5, West in the shotgun. Jones in motion. West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert out to the 42. He'll be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th down. Wayne Martin on the tackle. And Seattle will have to punt. Broncos Raiders up next. We'll head down to Oakland. And that's a game the Broncos have to win to stay 2 games up on the Chargers. If not, there'll only be 1 game up, and they play the Chargers next week. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Exciting, yes. And the punt will go inside the 5 and down to the 1-yard line. So the Saints down by 17. They'll start at the 1. A nice punt by Dakota Cochran, the 4th-year punter out of Illinois. So the Saints offense comes out. Not a whole lot of time left, just a little over 4 minutes. New Orleans has to score 3 times. Seattle's going to even the record at 5-5, and the Saints are going to drop to 5-5. The 2 teams will split their 2 meetings this year. Saints come out in the eye. Hicks hands off to Wilder, and Wilder goes down. A 1-yard gain out to the 2-yard line. Leonard Smith comes up, the safety, and makes the tackle. Smith in his 9th year out of Utah State. It'll be 2nd and 9 for New Orleans at their own 2-yard line. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 3:45 and counting. Saints come out in the I formation.
All right, here we go.
Hicks hands off to Wilder, up the middle, and Wilder out to the 6-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up, make it a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Saints. 3:20 and counting. New Orleans comes out. 4 receivers, make it 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Hicks in his end zone in the shotgun. Hicks back to throw. Hicks, and he gets sacked for a safety. Morgan McCoy sacking Peyton Hicks in the end zone. And the Seahawks lead it 22-3. They're now up by 19. Hicks held onto it too long, and McCoy comes around and gets the sack in the end zone for the safety. Now the Saints will have to free kick it, and the Seahawks are going to get the ball back. Mike Rutherford will come on for the free kick. It's kind of the exclamation point in this one. So Rutherford will free kick it. Driving Walker back to the 5, over the 20, 25, 30. Kobe Walker brings it out to the 36-yard line. And that's where Seattle will have it, 1st and 10. 2:51 left. Seattle up 22-3, a 19-point lead. Pretty good day for Dennis West. 3 touchdown passes. 220 yards passing. Broncos Raiders up next, as we'll head down the coast to Oakland, California. 1st and 10 Seahawks. Seattle comes out in the I formation.
Hurry up, here we go.
West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert makes his way out to the 40, a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. coming up on the 2-minute warning. Seattle's got this one in the books. Let's see if they get the playoff in time. They should. 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 42. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Seattle up 22-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 11 here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks well out in front of the Saints here, 22-3. It has not been a good day for New Orleans. They have not played well. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Seattle. A 19-point lead. I don't think the Saints will be taking any timeouts. They know the game's over. On 3rd down, West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert's got the first down across midfield to the 49. And as predicted, the Saints do not take a timeout. A couple of more snaps, and this one will be over. Seattle will improve to 5-5, and New Orleans will drop to 5-5. A minute 24 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks at the Saint 49. West hands off to Gilbert around the outside, and Terry Gilbert out to the 43. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Chris Rothman on the tackle. One minute left. Nobody taking a timeout. Evil Dead's going to be 79-56. 23 games up. In the eye. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to, since the Saints are not taking a timeout. As the final seconds will tick away, your final score: Seattle 22, New Orleans 3. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Broncos Raiders up next. We'll see you then.